So today is day 2 of the Basecamp Snowmobile Clinic, the first ever Basecamp Snowmobile Clinic. So yesterday we started doing some jumps, hopovers, re-entries, basic sled handling, all that fun stuff that you could possibly want. Trying to get our customers and potential new customers more involved in the sport and to show our human side. So we do have staff out here as well that are riding sleds with us, and yeah, everyone's going super big and having lots of fun. So it's day 2, it's a little socked in, but should be a good day. How do you feel about being like the first female ambassador of Basecamp?
I think it's awesome. I think they needed a female. It's a very male-dominated sport, and they had a very male-dominated group of ambassadors, so it's nice to represent the ladies. Hopefully get more of them out there, teach them. Yeah.
Help grow the sport a bit.
Yeah, grow the sport.
I got
for
you.
the ladies.
I got you.
Independence. You don't need a man to go sledding.
That makes sense. Fair enough.
Women can go sledding, and you can learn, and we're just as capable as the boys to do all our maneuvers.
That's true, because it really came down to it yesterday. The girls were jumping bigger than the guys.
Yeah.
Like all day long, Sydney, Hannah outdid the boys all day long. I actually had some guys kind of leaving the group because they were intimidated. So the girls in this sport are definitely starting to increase, and it's really cool to see them coming out and wanting to learn and getting involved in it. So I think
learn the best too. They listen more.
They want to learn.
Yeah.
What can you say about flat light and jumping, Kyle?
Flat light and jumping is ideal.
Because?
It's not. But it is kind of fun because it brings that hint of challenge into it. It's a good thing to learn because being in the mountains, you're not always gonna have a good light. Like, let's be real, 90% of the time, it's socked in like this, it's all windy or whatever. So if you can find the tricks and tips to make a solid jump and be able to scope a landing, then you can pretty much jump any day that you want to and do it safely. So that's what we'll do today. Reshape a booter, show them how to make a nice landing so that you can still see it in the flat light. And then I'm gonna watch this fine group of mine fly. So Hannah, where is the best snow for jump building?
Where?
Yeah. Or where?
Beside the jump.
Yeah, but how, like say you're gonna build a jump, what snow would you use?
Oh, the squares, like the chunks.
Yeah,
that
the
come
chunks.
out
Deep,
very much.
deep, dig deep.
Dig deep. The nice thing about where we are right now is yes, it's an open area, but we have 2 beautiful trees right here. Branches make beautiful visibility. So if you bust some branches off, throw them down to where you think you're gonna land, kind of like make a broad area, you can see the snowpack of where you're gonna land. So we can go bust off some branches, don't fall in the tree well. What's this line? Like, what do you do when you hit this line?
You take your hand off the throttle.
Got it. If you are 2 nose up in the air, what do you do?
Tap your brake.
Tap your brake. Your 2 nose down,
Hit the throttle.
hit the throttle
Crap.
before you land.
Little brat.
Yeah, before you land.
Yes. Not in the air. Like if you're nose down in the air and you still have time before you land, you can hit it in the air, and then you hit the throttle right before you land, so you have track speed coming out of the jump, so you don't dead stop.
Bravo. But come around, come wide, and just follow that line. You can do it a couple times, like come in, turn out, just so you have that trail packed. Like, you know how yesterday we had that perfect line and then you could see everything? Right now we don't, and it's flat light. So come around a couple times, make that trail, build your confidence, and then when you're ready, I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away.
I love that song.
That's a good song. Jump song, gets me pumped. So it's looking good. Yeah, you're coming with good momentum. Everything is staying fine. You're getting through the squirrelies. You're kind of keeping your eyes on the prize. Body positioning is good. But you need to hit that brake. You notice that second one, just before that last one, you kind of felt that. If you would have tapped the brake, you would have landed a lot smoother. And you need that gas on your outrun. Tap the brake. Just one finger on your brake at all times. So you're coming in, finger throttle, finger on the brake, hit the jump, little tap, wrap, land. Because that second one, you landed like this, and that's why you kind of had that little bob, okay? So for now, this jump, just hit it and tap the brake. Just worry about that, okay? Get that feeling. Watch that brake light, AJ. How was that? Flawless. How did that feel? That was so smooth. Yeah, right? I saw your brake light. Like literally everything about that was. So give me some. That was really good. So I'm gonna hit it quick. I want you to listen to my sled. Air to landing. Okay? Because you just need to get that throttle to the landing. All right? So I'll hit it once again. So listen to the sound of my sled. No, you're good.
Hannah,
Hi.
did you enjoy the clinic this weekend?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Did you learn anything new?
How to build a jump, how to hit a jump properly, like other natural features I've gone off of, and just kind of hope for the best.
Oh,
I actually
cool.
feel like I know what I'm looking at and how to look at it now.
Perfect. So, who was your instructor this weekend?
Kyle.
Sweet. So you definitely come to another clinic with Kyle again?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Nice. Good stuff. So, what expectations do you have coming to the clinic this weekend?
I didn't really have many, like I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, but I know AJ, I've written with her a fair bit. Follow you guys on social media, so I figured I couldn't possibly do that. I didn't get
Perfect.
far exceeded what I was hoping to get out.
Nice.
So Hagen's mistake there was he didn't look around soon enough and transfer his weight. And he let it dig in too much and didn't have quite enough momentum either. So for the technique of the turnarounds is, they're tougher unless it's really deep snow. Snow like this where it's a little bit more hard pack, you want a little bit more momentum going up the hill. And so if it is a turnout scenario in a tighter spot, you would need to practice judging when the best time is to turn out. And so you need momentum, and then I would, if you're full throttle going up, let off the throttle just a little bit, let the machine slow down just a touch, and then back on the throttle, And if you're turning left, you want to be, when you give it full gas again, you want to be looking where you want to go. So you're dipping a shoulder and you're looking behind you. And I generally turn the skis a little bit because I'm pulling on the bars to get the sled to rotate back around, and then the ideal turnaround is to land back onto the skis, and then you can ride out safely from there. So Hagen, when you went up, you got a little bit squirrely in the ruts or whatever there, but you got the wheelie part of it, and then when you came, same thing, you almost went a little bit too high in the hill, and it just started climbing again. But you did get the turn part, yeah. I'll try one more time. Okay. Yeah. Like even if you keep practicing that style, that is good practice for this, because you do have the longer track. It hooks up more, and it's good that you could even practice. Oh, that was better. A little bit of pop off of that drift there. So you could even maybe mix it up a little bit and kind of do a wheelie, and then maybe try to get onto the side where you're gonna side hill, and then try to side hill out of it. Yeah. So hey, that was really good weight transfer for the whole turn, and yeah, that looked good. And you got a little bit of pop off of the old track there, which is that one went more the way I wanted. Yeah, that was good. And weight transfer as well. When you go up and you're in the turn, you're on the running boards. You would be about neutral when you're going up, because it's generally a steeper hill. So you'd be neutral because the sled is, when you give it lots of gas, it's going to want to wheelie anyway. And then when you're partway around the turn, you're going to shift your weight to the opposite side of what you're turning. So then the sled stays level, and then when you come back down, ideally you're back on two skis again.
Todd, what were your expectations of the Basecamp clinic?
I just mainly wanted to come and get a few pointers. I'm fairly new to sledding, so learning from the other ambassadors and everyone else, it's great to learn tips, and they kind of pinpoint things that you're doing wrong and try to lead you in the right direction.
And who was your coach?
I mainly rode with Hagen.
Nice.
And he was really good at watching and paying attention to like small mistakes you were making and kind of leading you in the right direction, encouraging you to try again.
And so did the clinic exceed your expectations?
Yeah, it was great. The whole crew was awesome to ride with, and it's great to meet everybody and get to know everyone better.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend?
10 out of 10.
Lucas.
Yes.
So did you have any major expectations for the clinic this weekend? And did they get met?
Oh yeah, everything got exceeded this weekend. I learned a lot of things.
Oh,
learning
cool.
over the hopovers, learning turnbacks on the hill, and a little bit of jumping. I still want to get into that a little bit more. So.
Oh, cool. Nice. So who was your instructor this weekend?
Landon was my instructor. He
Cool.
helped me out a lot.
Oh,
Every
nice.
question I had, he answered it. Gave me pointers. Every time I went up, he'd usually be sitting there right at the bottom, ready to give me another pointer. So
Oh,
it's
cool.
always
Good
good to have
stuff.
someone there to help me. So.
Nice, nice. So you'd come to another clinic if we ever had another one?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
I'll be there.
That's awesome,
I'll always
man.
be there.
Nice,
And I don't
nice.
want to ride my sled.
That's awesome.